a little harder to breathe outside today, especially if you have allergies or asthma.
Across the area yesterday, ozone levels reached unhealthy limits for sensitive groups like the folks who have trouble breathing, like with asthma or emphysema.
It is no secret Louisville has a bad rap when it comes to air quality. In fact, the American Lung Association gave Jefferson County an F grade back in April when looking at
air pollution has a lot of negative effects that people don't even realize, don't even know are a problem. But, you know, that can lead to higher rates of asthma, cancer, even shorter lifespans.
I have a mentality that every little bit helps. In the grand scheme of what the areas look like, there will be small, extremely impactful differences that could change what a kid sees. Some kids don't see flowers until they get 20 to 30 miles away from their neighborhoods. It's proven that it changes feelings. And feelings, I believe in a strong social emotional connection to regular development and academic advancement.
Hello everyone, we are Eastern High School's Aspen team. I'm Quinlan Hepner, the team captain.
I'm Tristan Nolan.
I'm Steven.
I'm Katie.
I'm Emmeline.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Elijah.
And I'm Sydney.
The Blue Sky Project was created to target downtown Louisville's air pollution issues. We target them through art, education, and through activism. We watched the Rubbertown documentary to start our research. Then we shifted our focus to air particulates once CARE told us that, oh my goodness, once CARE told us that coal was no longer used in the plants.
The heat island effect causes downtown areas to be 10 degrees warmer. This means that people downtown are breathing in more particulate matter, which causes cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. We can help cool downtown by planting more trees and doing the little things like not idling your car.
We did research at Bernheim and learned how art can help people form a personal bond with nature and how new innovative relationships with organizations can help you be a leader in ecological focused planning. Their edible garden creates more energy than it consumes due to the use of solar panel technology.
So our solution is all about heart and equity. We want to educate the youth about air pollution, empower them to have a voice through art, and instill in them a love for nature. The Blue Sky Project teaches gardening, art, and civic duty in order to enrich the lives of everyone in the community.
We started with our community. We had a Blue Day at Eastern to raise awareness about idling.
At California Community Center, we were greeted with, We were greeted with bright smiles and lots of energy. Kids were excited to paint and make seed bombs. Parents laughed as their kids taught us to dance. We were rewarded with kids pleading for us to come back.
Our mural, located at 7th and Algonquin Parkway, was designed to be a growing mural. It changes as people are educated about air pollution and understand their ways to be a responsible citizen.
We are empowering youth at Big Elementary and Western Middle School by creating imagination sensory gardens and empowering youth we're empowering the youth by teaching them how to become air activists within their community, and we're also adopting Southwood Park.
We are also involved in the Smoketown Imagine Mural Festival, where national and local artists will be creating murals. We are also planting 150 trees around Eastern's campus to help with Louisville's diminishing tree canopy.
However, the solution doesn't end with us, so we're building a network of volunteers to continue our project to the next generation.
Children in urban areas are more vulnerable to air pollution, so they were our focus. We want to build trust, relationships, share resources, and empower them to have a voice of their surroundings and what is just.
That's why at the Blue Sky Project, we say, grow green and breathe clean. Thank you.
don't run yet. He's about to run off stage. Don't run yet. You got 3 minutes with your judges.
How'd you get the $5,000?
So we actually, there's a fund for the Russell neighborhood in Louisville, and that is all about restoring the garden and restoring the environment there. So we just applied for it. We had the help of our school's resource officer, Mr. Graham, and he used his connections, and we are going to start working as soon as we can with that money.
I'm interested in this network of volunteers that you spoke about. How are you creating that, and how is it part of the solution?
Sure. So our network of volunteers actually started at Eastern. We're using an app called Remind, and we opened our network about 1 week ago. We already have over 35 members, and through that, we're communicating our events that'll happen this summer, the autumn, and even next year. So they'll just get text reminds, text updates about how they can help out.
What is your plan for sustainability?
We plan to adopt Southwick Park and work with other middle schools like Western and Bick Elementary, and we're gonna make gardens for them and create lots of murals for them that target the issue of air pollution.
But it's also important to recognize, to be sustainable, it's not just a one and done solution. We're actually coming back every so often to ensure that we're upkeeping our garden and keeping true to our promises of a bluer Louisville.
But we're also passing the torch down to the younger generations that work at East or go to school at Eastern. So this isn't just gonna end this year, it's gonna end, way. But we're passing it on to the younger people who go to Eastern, and it's gonna be a continuing club at Eastern. So.
You all said a word I love. What does equity mean to you?
Equity is not equality. Those are two very different things, but equity is about how people can be given the same opportunities to get the same results as each other. It's not all about making sure everyone has the same flat rates of success, but it's about making sure that everyone has the opportunity to produce the same quality results. And that also applies to air pollution, to make sure that everyone in Louisville has access to equitable air and equitable health.
Talk about the art piece of it. Who came up with that idea, and how did you see that as inspiration for air quality?
Well, our coaches, one of our coaches is the art teacher at Eastern, and she and the rest of the group, we kind of came up with, we wanted to do a mural, and we kind of decided to make a growing mural. So it started out as gray and dreary, like how bad air pollution, and it has slowly evolved every couple weeks, where we are slowly improving it as the air quality is supposed to get better. So it's becoming more colorful and more creative.
To go off of her, we are all in the art department at our school, and so we also collabed with other artists at our school to help us, and they can put in their pieces, and they also helped us paint the growing mural that we put up on the walls.
And why do you see art as being important in promoting your cause?
Art can help anybody from anywhere, and it can impact anyone from anywhere. So the fact that we're going about the problem through art, I believe impacts everybody.
One more question, judges?
You spoke about trust a couple of times. How did this project help to build trust between you all and the communities you were working in?
Well, at first we found a barrier with some of the places that we wanted to place plants with, because some people would just go there, say they would do something, they would get it started and then just leave it. So it left these communities kind of broken and guarded up. And so we wanted to find a way to not only get the neighborhoods and the communities to trust us, but keep them at a point where they feel like they have trust in us. And it was, at the beginning, we all really had kind of conflicting ideas. We changed our topic a lot, but coming to this topic, we gave each other specific roles, and we worked off that, and we honestly built a lot of trust on whether or not things were going to get done. There was a lot of obstacles, and over that we came to trust our team.
That's why we're passing the torch, so they can see that we're committed to helping them with air quality. That's why we're saying the next generation is going to pick up where we left off.